Right folks, here we go, another brand new series, this time leveling the Night Elf Monk. It's going to be a little bit weird now, going from the PTR back to this, actually going to a normal leveling speed again, back from what it's been in the PTR, which has been immensely slow. It's almost like leveling in vanilla. I think on the Paladin that we're doing, I'm about 8 episodes in, and it's only level 24. Whereas 8 episodes into this will probably be about 64. So we'll see. Oh, it's nice to see someone out and about leveling. I do like some of the changes in Midnight in the pre-patch. For example, the enemy's health bar above the name there. I quite like it on the new one. Just changed it. I thought I'd click this off. Just get rid of that, the personal resource display. It blends in nicely. I normally have these slightly bigger, but it sort of stands out too much and doesn't look tidy, whereas the one in Midnight does. Oh look, another person there as well. Good to see, good to see. Also, this is a bit smaller. The picture of me. Everything else pretty much, I'd say it's the same. A bit smaller. Because I did notice when I was on it, I looked and thought, this looks cleaner for some reason, but I couldn't put a picture on why. So I took a screenshot and then compared it to my War Within characters. I realised that just stuff was smaller, like the mini-map was smaller, the little display down the right was smaller, like all these icons. And it just made it feel better, I thought. I hope everyone's having a good Christmas anyway. Christmas Eve today. I just waiting to start this for, well, I was waiting for a delivery to come before I started this, should I say. Right, so we slap on the heirloom. The only thing I don't like about Monk is that we don't use weapon. So we could put on something that looks really good, and then we never end up using it. Can we use a two-hander to start with, or have I not got any? I think I know I use two one-handers, don't I? But at the moment you can only use one here. Right, what neck? I've got both my bag add-ons running there. Do I have legs? Surely I must, do I? Yeah, there we go. Right, now that's everything, isn't it? 2 trinkets, legs, yeah, all that. I'll be honest, I don't really like using heirloom, but I will. I go through different phases with this one. Sometimes it's not one of my favourites, and other times I love the vibe here, because it's completely different to everywhere else. 1 second, someone just rang me. Two seconds. I'll leave it there and see if they ring me back. I'm guessing it wasn't a proper phone call. I haven't really noticed too much changes though from the PTR so far. Granted, we've only been leveling, so it's difficult to sort of see what's going on. One thing I noticed was though, we couldn't ride sky rides early on, and we couldn't even fly. We couldn't fly to level 20, and it says you can't sky ride until level 30. So I don't know whether that's just a PTR thing, but why would that just be PTR? It seemed a little odd if it would just be on that. Normally they don't increase the level of things, they normally reduce it, so it'd be an interesting change if they do decide to go that way. I have no problem with it. The leveling speed will definitely be changed, because I've already know it's meant to be different. I've seen on it Wowed and they showed you the difference of what it'll be. So I don't know what's going on with the scaling at the moment, innit? What my plan is for this is to do one zone, one dungeon per video. And I'll have that as the title of the video going forward. Instead of just having Let's Play Series 1 out of it, like Teldrassil and SFK. I'll text this person to see if they did actually mean to ring me. They would do it, wouldn't they, as soon as I start recording? You ring, question mark. Make me look not professional. Roll. There we go. Pocket dial. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't be a proper phone call. Oh, we've even got the mount, haven't we, in this? Where is she? Don't know whether it'll let us go up there on it, though. This zone's called Teldrassil, and this tower here is called Aldrassil. Difficult to make names, obviously, isn't it? Very similar. This is different on... I don't know whether I've moved that there, to be fair. I was going to say the dialogue is on the bottom, very bottom left. I don't know why I've put it up there, if I'm honest. And War Within, yeah, it's down. Sorry, Midnight is at the very bottom left. There must have been a reason I put it up there. We'll move it. Should we move it back down? Yeah, there's something there. Extra abilities. What extra abilities? I've no idea. How does that look? There, so you can sort of see now if anyone says anything. I never speak to anyone anyway. I just crack on my own. Hence the video of like solo playing WoW. I had one I brought out last year and I've got another one that's due. I've just come up here for no reason. And I've got another one that's due out in 2 weeks. Uh-oh. Level 3 and we've died. Good job this isn't hardcore, isn't it? Quite nice seeing it like this. Quite different. We'll say we did this on purpose just to show you. I did think that if they had a Classic Plus, you could have a sort of upside down version of some of the zones. Have a baddie like the Mind Flare. And you can have it almost like that. Granted, it would have to be colour, wouldn't it, though? Maybe a faded colour, but still, you couldn't just have it black and white. People wouldn't like that. Could have sworn I put that on. Whee! Do like night owls. In the Sylvanas book that I'm reading, Nathanos takes a sort of dig at Sylvanas, saying how night elves are bigger than blood elves.
I am honored. May the stars guide.
Tries to wind her up.
Goddess.
Been an alright read so far. I'm only like 150 pages in, mind. Nathanos comes across like a Han Solo type figure, I've thought. He's not been in it too much. He's literally just got in it. Sylvanas and Lothamar went to check on a patrol that hadn't come back, and they get ambushed, and he saves Lothamar. They're ambushed by trolls, Armani trolls. And because Nathanos was heading to Silvermoon anyway to give a note to the king. I can't pronounce his name, like King Anasterian or something like that. Because he's on about the horde coming through the portal, and he's chatting about that. And then after he's given the king his missive, he sort of knocks about with Sylvanas for a bit. Seems to be there for quite a while. It's good though reading the books and learning more about the characters, because then when you see them in game it sort of means more when you know more about them. Whereas like most of the ones in the War Within couldn't care less. I don't even know what that black lass is called in the trailer. But I literally just know her as a one-armed black lass. That's it. Just felt like they were ticking boxes when they made her. She's probably on the spectrum as well, isn't she? Probably a lesbian, autistic, black female with one hand, and then they'll add some other stuff to it. Just to make sure. Hey, she's not really going to appeal to many people, is she? Compared to like your Garrosh, Illidan. I wouldn't say really Thrall does appeal to people anymore. He's too goody good. Apart from the fact that he cheated against Garrosh in the Mok'Gara. Three more of these. This is so weird now going back to this after being on the PTR. I'm still going to carry on that PTR one. I just fancied this afternoon. I'll swap between both. Because we don't know how long the PTR is going to let me play it. Sometimes I can log on and it says, like, not server down, but incompatible and then offline. I think the two options are. So I'll do both, this and that. I can never get a dungeon either. The best I've had is like 3 DPS, then a tank's been in the queue but couldn't get a healer. Or just 3 DPS and no tank, no healer.
The great outdoors.
I forgot he does that. Everything in this game is just suited to convenience, isn't it? It's speed. Right, we'll get rid of one of those bag add-ons because that's going to do my head in, that. Why is it so... Right, there's bag brother. Shouldn't there be 2? Yeah, Baganator, alright, so we'll get rid of that one. Doesn't really matter which. Don't think we'll be able to use add-ons anyway, will we? Come midnight. Not that I really need any, to be honest. Apart from the one for your bags. Which is nice, other than that. Not that arsed. I used to love, during the original growing up, just looking through Atlas loot at different stuff. Never do that now. I suppose I've got an idea of what's what, whereas during the first run through of the game, I had no idea. And everything was amazing to me. Meow.
Peace be with you. A sharp relax.
Now we go to the top of here. Let's not die this time. I think this is the last quest because it normally takes 15 minutes to do. This, we're on 13 minutes into this recording, so yeah. I mean, ideally, what I would do is I would select a specific dungeon and then we'd go through them all in, say, the classic world. But you're limited to get them then. You sort of have to click on random to get one. And even then, it's not a sure thing. Other people have to be picking that world when they're leveling. Now we can jump, I think. Leg sweep. Crazy to think we can skyride in 4 levels. Just looking about this scenery. All this effort goes into it, and you're here for 15 minutes. Not originally. I can't remember how long it originally takes. Half an hour? Something like that during the vanilla one. Go and get these quests. The only issue is, for Chromie, we've got to go to Stormwind, which is a bit of a nuisance. I think there's a thing that flies you there. I'm sure like a quest pops up and gives you a teleportation thing. If that does happen, what we could do is use that to go to Stormwind, set the world to Cataclysm, so then we can queue for classic dungeons, and then just Hearthstone back. That's probably the play. I've got to go to my mum's at 5:30 though. So then Christmas Eve afternoon there. I normally go around on Christmas Day in the afternoon, but she's going to Newcastle because she's getting the flight Boxing Day to America early in the morning to go and see my brother.
I am listening.
So we'll be going down there Christmas Day. Right, we'll set our hearth here.
Alone be with you. Goddess, watch over.
We'll need to get some bags. I should have really sent her some. I'll say him then.
Be careful.
My goods are of the highest quality. Goddess, watch over you.
Is anyone kicking about? It's nice to see people out and about leveling. Loads on anniversary. Absolutely loads. You struggle to do quests in some places. There's just that many people. I can't see those servers dying. Definitely not now it's going into TBC. Be interesting to see how many people are on Era. I know at the moment it'll be hardly any, but I mean, once TBC comes out, who's going to say, right, I'm not playing TBC, I just want to play it vanilla? That seems mad to me, that. What do you do once you've done the raids? Because it's not even like you can do PvP that much. Well, you can, I suppose, and get rank 14, but there's not arena to do. Says the person who just levels all the time.
Peace be with you.
But then again, I don't do that in vanilla, do I? I do it in other versions of the game.
Farewell.
Right, let's go and kill some stuff. Weird killing things in 2 shots again. So we need to go to Monk, and what have we done on the channel? We've done Paladin, Warrior, and Death Knight. So we've got Monk, Demon Hunter, Rogue. If we're going to do all melee, we suppose you could say, right, Enhanced Shaman, Druid. Yeah, there's not too many, but then there's the different specs, isn't there? We can always go back through those. Because we've got till the 13th for TBC, which I may start a character on the channel in TBC. I've still not decided on that. I don't know whether to start one in the pre-patch. Nah, because there's no way I'm getting to 60 in the time between that and TBC. What I'll probably do is just wait till TBC comes out and then start a character from 60 to 70 and have that as a playlist. Probably. And then we've got Midnight as well, haven't we? Which then I'll do characters from 70 to 80 in that. It doesn't flow that well, that, does it? I mean, ideally you'd take it all the way through from 1 to whatever the expansion's going to be, 90. But we'll see. Oh. Let's have a look at this actually. Warband. No, it's not there yet. 10. On Midnight, that was about 25%. I'm sure on here it's like 10. Because I slapped that on just on the last episode. Because I thought, well, there's no one going to be about anyway to kill me. And 25%'s a lot. There wasn't really any moves though that I was that bothered about getting. Because obviously you can use what, 3 extra moves, is it? But they were all, as you would expect, very PvP oriented and not much of a benefit to leveling in the open world. Come catch me, pig. Boom. Yeah, I was gonna say you've come far. Away and up she rises. So ideally, we'll say this takes 10 episodes. Actually, no, it won't, because if I'm not doing 2 dungeons per thing, because it's normally about 8 to 10 videos to get to max level. But if I'm only doing 1 dungeon per video, and if it's not time walking, it could be a bit more. So it could end up being, let's say, 12. So that ideally is 12 zones and 12 dungeons. So I won't do more than 1 zone per video. We're going to do it as. That's my plan. That's part of why I wanted to do this as well, instead of going on the PTR. I wanted to get this new structure started. Right, spider silk. I remember needing that years ago. For, was it spider silk boots? When I had a mage during vanilla. I'm sure I went outside Hillsbrad Foothills, just killing them for ages to get it, because I didn't have the money to purchase them. Can't remember what else you needed, but I just remember trying to farm that. Me playing a mage is mental to think. It just does not suit me ranged at all. I don't mind playing Warlock. I'm not good at playing any class, but I just prefer the playstyle of some. All melee, and then it then becomes which version of melee. It's normally the tankier specs that I'm better at.
Now what?
But in retail, let's face it, they're all tankier specs. It's only in Classic where it's not the case. I have been enjoying leveling through there at the moment though. I just created a little normal paladin yesterday or the day before. That's level 12 at the moment. Did Elwyn Forest, then I took him to Dunmorrow, and now he's in Stormwind. I'm just waiting to pick up the world buff, and then I'm going to head to Westfall, because obviously the world buff's massive at low level, isn't it? Well, I might play that tonight. I really need to get to work on the Warlock though. The Warlock's at 44. But it is in a good place being that level with the pre-patch coming soon when everything becomes easier. I was smashing my Paladin on this, my max level one, but I'm not that too bothered at the moment, like getting it more gear. I'm probably just going to wait for pre-patch to play Midnight properly off stream. And then off stream I'll just focus on Anniversary, and then recording wise I'll focus on this one. I like a structure. I mean everything that I do. Hopefully tomorrow I don't wake up too early. Plan is to get up. I'll record this while I'm sipping my matcha tea, and then I'll head to the gym. I'm not decided what I'm doing. With my wrist still being knackered, limits it. I might go on the bag but just not use my right hand, but just it spoils the flow when you can't use one hand, obviously. And I'm just gonna have to get my kicks just so much better that you cannot hardly notice that I'm not using my right that much. I know you can't close me down because you're just going to get kicked. It almost, we'll have to say it's almost going to come as a blessing that it's going to improve my kicking so much by not being able to use my hand. We'll take it as that. That's what we'll say. Can we go that way? No. It's up and round by the looks of it. I normally avoid that quest. On this one it's alright, obviously, but on vanilla, 100% I just avoid it. Makes me want to level one now. A little night elf. Night elf female rogue's my favourite. I just like the way they attack and the little flips and stuff. I remember before Anniversary came out, I made a human, maybe a gnome, I can't remember. And I made them like male, female, and I was just like attacking random stuff just to see which one I'm gonna pick. And yeah, it fell on that. I thought it would do though, as it has in the past. Just love the animations for it. I'm not bothered about racials. Couldn't really care less. It doesn't really matter, does it, if I'm not raiding? And PvP, unless you're in arena. I didn't go that far in Anniversary anyway. I got a druid to level 60 on the PvP realm. But then none of my mates in real life who I was playing on that with really played. So I just ended up leveling Alliance on PvE, which I should have done in the first place, because that's what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to level on there regardless of what they were doing. But then I didn't. So then I ended up leveling on there as well. But I just haven't got any characters to 60. I got that one druid on the PvP realm and none on this one. Takes so long. I wonder who that was then. Locked. Hello. No way. Someone died in here. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? Yes, I did die earlier, but that was from falling off a building. Could happen to anyone, though. We've got coming in here now. It's still a nuisance, even though it's easy to kill them all. Oh. I've only eaten once today. I've had chicken and couscous. That's it. Just in case I eat a lot tomorrow, and I knew I was going with my mum's tonight.
Good luck.
So I thought I won't eat a lot today. I don't like putting on fat. I went to that stage where I was bulking early on in the year, well, a couple of months ago, and I got from 82 kilograms to 89, and I put on too much fat, and I didn't like it, so I've cut all that off now, so I'm back down to 82 again. That was almost a waste of time. I did think, oh, what I'll do is though, I'll make sure I preserve the muscle that I gained while I was doing that. I haven't. I've just not eaten enough protein to preserve it, or trained enough weights to failure. So it's almost a waste of time, that period, when I could have been focusing more on cardio and the MMA side of things. I was still doing MMA and cardio a little bit, but not as much as I should have. But at least I know now. It was fun to do it though. I haven't trained for hypertrophy in years, so it was good pushing weights to failure, because I don't normally do that with kickboxing. Because if I train legs to failure one day, how on earth am I meant to do like cardio and bag work the next? No, you just can't do it both. So normally just sort of stay around the similar sort of size. Alright, round and round we go. Here we go, a little heal there. Is it round here, or do we go back up there? Let's follow this round and see. Level 8 in 30 minutes. Third of the way there, they're catching up the paladin on the PTR. There's no games tomorrow, obviously Christmas Day, but we've got one game on Christmas, on Boxing Day. Man U, Newcastle. Normally on Boxing Day I'd get my mates round, we'd have drinks, watch footy, put a few bets on, and then go out in town, but I've got work the next day, so there's no point. And there's only one game. Not that I suppose that matters too much, but it's just good when Arsenal are
I
playing.
am honored.
I'm not really bothered by Man United or Newcastle, doesn't really affect us what they get up to. Where's the other ruin? Over there. So up here and then round by the looks of it, is it? I did a lot of damage. Or was it her? You can sit on your ass. Right, is this everything? And all the way back round, is it? I don't know. Why is it showing that there, look? But it says it's round here. Nightmare, this place. Is this the exit? It's gonna be in it. No? Where is it?
Be careful.
Oh, can you lead me to the exit? Oh, that's handy. See, I was right following this. That mini-map, that map there doesn't show me this. Right, well, where's this body? Right, bollocks to this, we're leaving.
Hello.
I'm not messing around anymore. Is this the way out? I don't think it is. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Hopefully. Right. Out of there. Absolute chaos, see that? There we go. We did that, what we needed to do anyway. Just missed out one of them. Who are the bastard in combat with? Nobody. Doesn't suit the game, this mount at all. Know what time it's for now, don't we? I am brew. Right, 2 there, 1 there. Do that one, so we're just doing it in order. Those 2, that, and then we'll go around to there. Still quite a few in this zone, so that's good. I don't want to, I said I want to do 1 zone per video. So I want to stay here, I don't want to end up finishing them all too soon. We're just selling stuff. I'm not going to bother with the auction house, no point. Not with low level gear. I normally would though. Oh, let's have a look at how much XP we get. When I've been handing it in on the pre-patch, it's been 1 bar and like a third of another bar. Whereas on this, it's normally, I think it's 3 bars sounds a bit extreme. I'm sure it is though. Let's have a look. Boo. Saying that, that could be with the boost from the time walking thing. So this, we need 2 and a bit to go. Yeah, so that's 2 bars. So yeah, if you include that, what's he called it? Turbulent time waves. If you include the 30% from there, it probably would be 3 bars. Boom, boom. What have we got going on this week anyway? Delve bonus event begins. Time walking dungeons, isn't it? Legion. Yeah, I'm not asked about that at all. I don't think Legion's anywhere near as good as people make out. Can't remember how much I enjoyed it at the time. I mean, I played it all the way through, so I must have enjoyed it, but I'm just saying it's not as good as people say. There's no expansion that I hated. I've enjoyed all of them to an extent, just some more than others for different reasons. Actually, no, Dragonflight, I didn't play that at all. I played the very start, and now I was like, I can't be bothered with this. Like, the expansions I've played least would be Dragonflight, then War Within. Then all of them after that I played quite a bit, to be fair. Even Shadowlands, because that was during COVID, I played loads. Battle for Azeroth, that was the only option we had. Because Anniversary was announced during that, so I played that a lot. And then all the other ones before that, Legion, everything, I all played. I think I took a breaks occasionally now and again. But always came back like we all do. Crane kick's mental. Should be an elite down here, it says. I haven't already killed them, have I? No, because that would have gone green, I think. Don't see anyone. I think it normally shouts something, doesn't it? It makes a noise when you go near an elite. Oh, slap those on. Little upgrade. Little Brucey bonus. What speed is this? Feels very nippy, to be fair. This is why I say it's difficult for new players to go from this version of the game to Anniversary. It's why you'd have to play this version first. So if you have all these conveniences that make life so much easier and quicker, if you take them away from a player, they're going to be like, what the hell? They walk everywhere. There's no flight paths barely in this zone. Combat takes ages. It takes ages to get from one level to the next. You have to play Anniversary first. See if you like it. And then play this one after. Would be my recommendation. I've got to get working on that video at some point. Being a bit lazy. Still not, well, I'm going to say still haven't got to work on that Harry Potter video. I've recorded the first 3.5 minutes. That's it. But that's probably going to be half the video. Make it about 7-8 minutes maybe.
Can I assist you? May the
I've got some of the script, just not all of it. I need to edit different parts to get the wording how I want it. Alright, back over there. I thought you'd have had some quests for us. Would appear not, wouldn't it? Check what these notifications are. I think it's just that person who messaged me yet, and then Amazon delivery delivered. God, I want to work today. Saying that, it's meant to be dead. Seeing the people who were covering my rounds. So I wouldn't have been that bothered. Is that a quest? Yeah. I thought it was one that started a quest, to be fair, though.
Ishnu Daldiek.
Ishnu Allah.
Twisted hatred.
May the stars
That's got behind in that cave, isn't it? You know, we have that daft item which kills everything. I seen a little video the other day. It was a short, and it was a guy who had like loads of characters to 35 on hardcore. Don't know why, just all up to 35. It's a bit pretty random, but I sort of get it, to be fair, because like I said, I enjoy the first 25 levels the most. He's just gone one step further to 35, and from there it's when it slows right down. So, but I can see why he's done it. Mental this. I've done it before where I've got like nearly all the way through and not even realised that you've got this. So it's something from a Nintendo game. It's absolutely racing through. Does it work on him? Uh-oh. Could have been in trouble there. But we weren't. We did it. We knew we would. Missed? What do you mean missed? There's no one there. I've had this before. I've got killed by random things that aren't there. That happened last. I think it was in Plaguelands. I must have bugged something. And we were getting attacked by something that wasn't there. I'm sure it was Western Plaguelands. No delivery delays. Give Ultra. I've just cancelled that not long ago. I was praying for Ultra on Streamlabs. I'm pretty sure that I haven't needed to use that for months because I haven't streamed for a long time. And for recording, I don't think I need those settings. We'll soon see though once my subscription runs out, because obviously I've still got it until I can't remember when it was, like midway through the month. I just won't have it coming out again.
Elune be with you.
greeting. Farewell.
One more bat. Kill that bear. Couple more to do as well. Get rid of that off the bars. Nearly 10. We can nearly skyride and queue for dungeons, but until we got a Stormwind, we can only queue for the Dragonflight ones, which are not what I want to do. Don't know why they've still not selected follower dungeons for other expansions, and it's only for Dragonflight and War Within. Well, I suppose I do know. It's laziness on Blizzard's part. I always find it weird when they have an interview and someone will bring up a question about something, and then they'll say, "Oh, that would require a lot of work," and then the person asking questions doesn't say, "Well, it's your job. People are paying a monthly subscription. What do you mean? That's a lot of work." Imagine if our workplaces, we said that. Boss was like, "Oh, Mark, can you go and do that round today?" I'm like, that would require a lot of work, so no, sorry. Like, you're getting paid. Go and do it. It just seems like Blizzard will just do whatever's the easiest, which is madness. When you think how much we pay a year, like 120 quid. It's like 10 quid a month, isn't it? So it's like 120 quid a year. Are they really using the most of that? Arguably not. And for some people it'll probably be a lot more if they're buying like the toys and stuff like that. Like, some people could be spending hundreds, maybe thousands a year on WoW. And the toys aren't worth the money. How long would it take them to make one? A day? And they've probably completed it. I mean, you could probably ask AI now to create these toys that the people purchase. Money for old rope, as the saying goes. Got some of this stuff in here. Let's have a look. All this crap. 21 quid. I mean, that's 2 subscriptions, 2 months subscriptions just there. Some people are buying. Month's worth. Mental, and like, look, all the way down, all these. You've got Transmog Pets, toys, these services. That's the thing is, they can't take it out of the game now, can they? That's it now. I don't mind it almost being in this because it is what it is. But if and when they do Classic Plus, they shouldn't have it in. That should be a separate thing. But they probably will add it because they'll say it helps fund the making of it or some daft crap. Alright, nice, done. Go down and hand that in, and that'll ding us. Then we'll see if we do get that quest which takes us to Stormwind. I'm sure you do. It's like calls for aid or something. The road to Darnassus. We're knackered if we get dismounted here. That flying serpent kick was always used to be a good one for getting out of trouble.
I am honored.
Ta-da! Right. Go with that. Have we got everything on our bars that we need? Rising Sun Kick. Paralysis. Yeah. Alright, we can now skyride. We need a mount that suits us, but that'll do for now. Until I find one more suitable. To be fair, that does suit. Oh, we haven't had that quest yet. How did I do it then? Because I got out of here somehow. I've got an idea. Yes. Right, whose house is that? Ash Drinkers. Got a plan. Teleport to there. That takes us to... Then we use the portal from there to Stormwind. And then from there, we set it to Cataclysm, and then we hearth back. Perfect. I can show you my home as well. I haven't really worked on this too much. So here's the garden. We go through here. Can admire that. And sit in here, you can chill for a bit. And we can go this way around. Obviously I plan on having something on the left there. I don't know what yet. Alright, let's have a look inside. Very basic. Like that opens up as if you're going to have a secret room there. Here you can just get a little book. Chill by the fire. Those little lights there, look. because it was built by a paladin, so that's why it's this sort of theme. And then this is the bedroom. That's it. Nothing too flash. Right. So yeah, then we go here, and then we can portal to Stormwind from here, and then set it to Cataclysm. So it is quite handy, this place, just to get back to Stormwind. And I love this zone. I think it's stunning. Miles better than the hard one. I haven't really spent much time there. I did when it originally came out, but other than that, I always just go to the Alliance one. Mage quite all the presents about. Have I seen this place in Christmas? Don't think I've been here since it's been Christmas. No, let's have a look around here. What decorations I've got. No one really kicking about. Anniversary, there's been loads there. They're all in Dornagallo, aren't they? The Cataclysm. There we go. So now when we select this, random classic or specific. Let's see if we can do a retro chasm. If I just queue as that, see what happens. And select my hearth, put it back there, and then we'll crack on with what we were doing. So that plan worked beautifully, if I do say so myself. Just right there on the side where my wrists are. Right on that little bone. I don't think we're going to get one.
Can I assist you?
You can. This looks different. Sure, the grass there looks different to a minute ago. It does, doesn't it? I'm not imagining things. This grass feels a different shade of colour to what it was before we left. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but I'm sure it is. Tell me what you think. Is that different?
What brings you here?
Have you got out for more for us?
Hello.
Good lad.
Next meeting. Good luck, friend.
Hush! That's a naughty move, that one. That just kills them. There we go. They're nicely lined up, aren't they? All in a row. Always reminds me of Emperor Palpatine, that lightning attack. This. It's not very good though, is it? It's literally just decent for pulling stuff. Other than that, I don't really see much purpose in it. And damage-wise, next to nothing. Why is it taking so long for our energy to come back now? Oh, I can use two weapons now, can I? There we go. I don't know what's better, a two-hander or a one-hander. But we haven't got really the option. For a two-handed, I haven't got any two-handed heirloom. Not for this anyway. I've got a sword, but they can't use swords. Just one-handed ones, I think. Huh, thought that was going to give us something. Obviously not. Right, which zone next? Anyone who gets to the end of this video, tell me which zone to do next time and which dungeon. If no one says out, I'll just decide myself. I really need to stop doing the same zones though. What I should do is write down a list of which zones we've leveled in and which dungeons we've done, and then just don't copy it on the other characters. Difficult obviously for the starting zones because you've got to start there. But for the secondary ones like Duskwood, Silverpine Forest, stuff like that.
Ishnu Allah, illuminate your path. Goddess, watch over you. May the stars guide you.
Meow. Where am I going? To you.
Greetings, dear.
Ta-da!
Goodbye.
Level 11. Fist of Fury, that's a naughty one. I tell you what, we'll leave it there for today. Just under an hour, that's what I normally like to do. And we'll start the next one tomorrow morning before I go to the gym. I need to get off this mount. So alright, that shall do for today. Thanks for anyone who's managed to get all the way to the end. And let me know which zone to do next and which dungeon from the classic list, obviously. It would be from that list there. Stockades, Monastery, Halls, Razorfront Crawl, Moradin, Nomagon, Blackfathom Deeps, Wedding Cabbage, Shadowman Keep, Redfire Chasm, Dead Mines. Right, I hope everyone has a good Christmas, and I shall see you in the morning.